Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to dig into something you see online every single day: ads. We're going to show you exactly how to find out who's trying to reach you and why, so you can feel totally in control.
All right, let's just start with a feeling I bet we've all had, right? You're scrolling, you see an ad, and this little voice in your head goes, who is this, really? And can I actually trust them?
It might be a fantastic deal, a limited time offer that seems almost too good to be true. But if you don't know who's actually making that offer, it's totally natural to be a little bit skeptical.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Think about it like you're shopping in the real world. You'd feel way safer, right? Much more confident buying from a proper store with its name on the door and all its credentials on display, instead of, some random anonymous stall on the street.
Well, that's exactly the logic Google is bringing to the online world. It's through a process called advertiser verification, and it's basically like giving every single advertiser an official ID card. So what this really means for you is that before an ad can even show up on your screen, that advertiser has to prove who they are and where they're located, and they have to use real official documents to do it.
Okay, so how do you actually find this ID card for yourself? It's way easier than you think. Seriously, it only takes 2 clicks.
So on pretty much any ad you see across Google Search or YouTube or other sites that use Google Ads, just look for a little icon. It's usually 3 dots or a lowercase I. You click that, pick About This Advertiser, and bam, you're in.
And look at the difference this makes. You go from this kind of vague, anonymous offer for shoes to knowing the actual, verified company behind it. In this case, it's XYZ Footwear from India. Just like that, the mystery is gone.
But that's really just the beginning. It's not just about knowing who the advertiser is. Google also has this super strict rulebook to block harmful or sketchy ads before they even get near you.
And this means whole categories of ads are just, completely off limits, period. We're talking about the nasty stuff. Anything designed to scam you, make claims that are just plain false, or promote harmful content, it all gets filtered out from the jump. And then for some industries, the really sensitive ones, the rules get even tougher. So advertisers in areas like healthcare or gambling, they need to get special approval. For example, an ad for medicine has to show a proper license, and a betting app has to play by all the local laws.
This is a big one, especially when it comes to political ads. The policy is crystal clear. These ads have to show you exactly who paid for them and what country they're from. It's all about making sure there's transparency.
Okay, so we know who is behind the ad, and we know they have to follow the rules. But the next big question is, why are you seeing it? Let's talk about personalized ads.
And this is a really, really important distinction to get. Google will use your general activity, like if you've been searching for laptops, to show you ads that are actually relevant to you. But, and this is a huge but, it has a hard line it will never cross. It absolutely does not use your sensitive personal information, like your religion, your health conditions, or your political beliefs, to target ads.
All right, but what if you want to get ahead of the game? What if you don't want to wait for an ad to find you? Well, let's talk about the ultimate tool that puts all this information right at your fingertips. It's called the Ads Transparency Center. And honestly, you can think of it like a giant public library, but for ads. It's this one central place where you can go and search for any advertiser you can think of and see all the campaigns they're running. It is so simple to use. You can just type in a brand name and see exactly what ads they're showing in different countries or what messages they were putting out last month. You get to see the whole strategy. It's like you get to be an ad detective. And really, this brings us full circle, doesn't it? Ultimately, all of these tools and policies, they all come back to that one simple, powerful idea: making advertisers show their ID cards so you always know who you're dealing with. So let's do a quick-fire recap. Number 1, advertisers have to prove who they are. 2, you can check any ad with just 2 clicks. 3, strict policies block the bad stuff. 4, personalized ads use your interests, never your sensitive data. And 5, the Ads Transparency Center is your personal research tool for any advertiser. And that leaves us with one final thought. With all these tools, you're not just a passive viewer anymore. You're an informed user. You have the power to see the ID card behind the ad. So the only real question left is, what are you going to look for first?